Dr. Santos, this is Marcus Chen. I got your number from the campus health center. I've been having recurring nightmares for the past 3 weeks. They're getting more vivid and disturbing. Could I possibly schedule an appointment? It's starting to affect my daily life.
Hello, Marcus. Of course, I'd be happy to help. Can you describe the nature of these nightmares briefly?
Just woke up from another one of my nightmares. This time it was so much worse. The Shrek thing was chasing me through these endless yellow hallways. I'm starting to think there's something seriously wrong with me. It's always the same character. A distorted version of Shrek from the movies, but he's horrifying, chasing me through what looks like an endless office building. The walls are always yellow and there's this terrible smell.
Recurring nightmares with consistent imagery can indicate stress or anxiety. Have you experienced any major life changes recently?
College stress, I guess, but nothing that would explain this. The dreams feel real, more real than my actual memories sometimes.
I can see you Thursday at 2 p.m. if that works. In the meantime, try to maintain a regular sleep schedule and consider keeping a dream journal.
Thursday works perfectly. Thank you so much. I really need help with this. Hi everyone, I'm new here and honestly not sure if I belong. I've been having recurring nightmares about a distorted version of Shrek. It's been going on for 3 weeks now. The dreams are becoming more vivid and terrifying. Has anyone experienced something similar?
Welcome to the forum and to our group chat, Marcus. First thing you need to understand is that you're not crazy. Entity manifestations are more common than people think. Can you describe the environment in your dreams?
Yellow walls everywhere. Looks like an old office building or something. Fluorescent lights that buzz and flicker. The smell of wet carpet and mold. Endless corridors that seem to go on forever.
Oh no. Marcus, you need to listen to me very carefully. What you're describing sounds like the Backrooms.
Voidwalker is right. I've been documenting these cases for 2 years. Entity manifestations often precede dimensional shifts. Have you noticed the entity becoming more aggressive lately?
Yes, actually. At first it was just standing there watching me. Now it actively chases me through the hallways, and the dreams are lasting longer each time.
That's stage 2 of the manifestation process. The entity is trying to establish a stronger connection. You need to start documenting everything: time, duration, any changes in the dream environment.
More importantly, you need to avoid falling asleep in unfamiliar places and stay away from any buildings that match your dream description. If you encounter the entity in the waking world, do not follow it.
Wait. Encounter it in the real world? That actually happens?
Unfortunately, yes. Stage 3 is physical manifestation. The entity will begin appearing in your peripheral vision. Then eventually full manifestation occurs.
I've been studying this phenomenon academically. The entities appear to be anchors between dimensions. They're drawn to individuals who have a natural sensitivity to dimensional barriers. Your Shrek entity is likely trying to pull you into its realm.
This all sounds completely insane, but everything you're describing matches my experience perfectly. What happens if the entity succeeds? What's the worst case scenario here?
Dimensional displacement. You get pulled into the Backrooms permanently. I spent 3 days there once before I found a way out. It's not a place you want to visit, trust me.
Some people never come back. We call them lost ones. Their accounts sometimes become active again months later, sending messages from inside the Backrooms.
Oh God. Guys, I need to show you something. I found this forum online about the nightmares I've been having. I know it sounds crazy, but everything they're describing matches perfectly, and they mention something named Backrooms.
Marcus, honey, this is just some internet conspiracy nonsense. These people are probably just role-playing or something. You can't seriously believe in dimensional manifestations.
Actually, this is fascinating. I've heard about the Backrooms before. There are tons of documented cases online. Photos, videos, testimonies.
Tyler, don't encourage this. Marcus, from a psychological perspective, you're experiencing stress-induced nightmares. Your brain is creating consistent imagery because you keep thinking about it. It's called dream incubation.
But what about the people on the forum? They're describing the exact same environment, down to specific details I never mentioned online.
It's called the internet, Marcus. People share stories and other people copy them. You probably read about yellow rooms somewhere and forgot.
Or maybe multiple people are experiencing the same phenomenon. Ever think of that possibility? There are things in this world science can't explain yet.
Tyler, you're not helping. Marcus, have you scheduled that appointment with the sleep specialist yet?
Yes, Dr. Santos is seeing me Thursday, but I really think you guys should take this more seriously. What if something happens to me?
Dude, you were talking in your sleep again last night. Kept mumbling about yellow walls and something following you. Also something about the smell of mold. It was pretty disturbing, honestly.
See? This is what I mean. The dreams are affecting me even when I'm asleep. Devin, did I say anything else?
You kept saying no, no, no over and over, and something about not wanting to go back. Then you started making these weird breathing sounds, like something was chasing you.
Okay, that is pretty concerning, but it's still just nightmares, Marcus. Stress can cause all sorts of sleep disturbances.
Or he's experiencing prophetic dreams about an alternate dimension. Marcus, you should ask the forum people about protection methods. Maybe there's a way to prevent the entity from manifesting.
Tyler, stop feeding into his delusions. Marcus needs medical help, not internet conspiracies.
They're not delusions, Aisha. I'm going to keep researching this, and I'm going to document everything like they suggested. If something happens to me, at least there will be a record.
Nothing is going to happen to you because this is all in your head. Please just focus on getting proper medical treatment.
For what it's worth, I believe something weird is going on. Your sleep talking was way too specific and consistent, like you were actually experiencing something real.
Thank you, Devin. At least someone is taking this seriously. I'm going to message the forum people again. Maybe they have more specific advice for my situation. I told my friends about what you all explained. Most of them think it's just internet nonsense, but my roommate confirmed I've been talking in my sleep about the exact things I dream. Yellow walls, being chased, the smell of mold. He says it's been getting worse.
Your friend's skepticism is normal. Most people can't accept the reality of dimensional phenomena, but your roommate's observations are concerning. Sleep manifestations indicate the entity is strengthening its hold.
Marcus, you need to start taking protective measures immediately. Keep iron objects near your bed. Entities have trouble crossing iron barriers. Also, avoid being alone in large buildings or basements.
Iron objects? Like what?
Anything made of pure iron works. Old nails, iron filings, even a simple iron horseshoe. The theory is that iron disrupts dimensional frequencies. Though I should note, this is based on anecdotal evidence, not scientific proof.
I'll try anything at this point. Is there anything else I should know? Any warning signs that things are getting worse?
If you start seeing your entity in peripheral vision while awake, that's stage 3. At that point, you have maybe 24-48 hours before full manifestation. Whatever you do, don't let it corner you in an enclosed space.
And if you do encounter it physically, run. Don't try to confront it or communicate. Just get to an open area with lots of people around. Entities seem to avoid crowded public spaces.
This is terrifying, but thank you all for the warnings. I'll start taking precautions immediately, and I'll keep you updated on any changes.
Guys, I've been doing research all night about the Backrooms. This stuff is absolutely fascinating and terrifying. One person describes the exact same yellow rooms Marcus is dreaming about.
Tyler, stop. You're making his anxiety worse by feeding into this nonsense. These testimonies are creative writing exercises at best.
But there is architectural consistency across different accounts. Every single person describes the same fluorescent lighting patterns, the same carpet moisture levels, the same wall spacing measurements. How do you explain that level of detail consistency?
It's called confirmation bias, Tyler. People read existing stories and unconsciously incorporate those details. Marcus, what you're experiencing is stress-induced sleep paralysis combined with hypnagogic hallucinations. Your brain is creating vivid dream scenarios based on anxiety about your academic performance.
Or maybe there's actually something supernatural happening.
That's a theory, not proof. Marcus, please don't listen to Tyler's conspiracy theories. You need real medical help, not internet rabbit holes.
I appreciate everyone's concern, but I need to explore all possibilities. Tyler, send me everything you found. I want to read through all of it.
Absolutely, dude.
Marcus, I'm begging you to think rationally about this.
Aisha, I understand your skepticism, but I can't ignore what I'm experiencing. The dreams are getting more intense every night, and now Devin is witnessing physical evidence.
What physical evidence?
I was going to mention this earlier, but didn't want to freak anyone out. There are scratch marks on our dorm room walls that weren't there yesterday.
Oh my god.
Maybe maintenance work or previous tenants.
Or maybe Marcus's entity is starting to manifest physically. This matches the progression patterns described in the forum testimonies.
There has to be a logical explanation. Marcus, have you been sleepwalking? Sometimes people with severe nightmares can act out dream scenarios while asleep.
I don't think I'm sleepwalking, but honestly, I'm so terrified to sleep now that I can barely function. I'm going to message the forum people again. They might have more specific advice about physical manifestations.
Marcus, please reconsider. These online strangers are not medical professionals. They're just making your panic worse.
They're the only ones taking this seriously, and they actually understand what I'm going through.
You need to understand something critical about the timeline.
What timeline?
From first form contact to full dimensional displacement. Based on documented cases, you typically have 72 hours maximum, which means you have roughly 48 hours before the entity gains enough power to pull you across.
48 hours? That's not much time. What am I supposed to do?
First, you need to relocate immediately. The entity has marked your current location. Find somewhere crowded, public, with lots of iron construction, shopping malls, libraries, places with metal framework.
I can't just abandon my dorm room. I have classes, responsibilities.
Marcus, you don't understand the severity of your situation. If the entity succeeds in pulling you across, those responsibilities won't matter. You'll be trapped in the backrooms indefinitely. I've seen it happen to others.
Others like who?
Jack was one of our most active members. Posted regularly for months about his manifestation experiences. Then one day his account went silent. 3 weeks later, he started posting again, but the messages were different. Short, desperate pleas for help from inside the backrooms.
Is he still posting?
Sporadically. His last message was 6 months ago.
This is absolutely terrifying, but I don't know if I can just run away from my life.
Your life won't exist if you get displaced. Please, Marcus, take this seriously. Find a safe location and wait out the manifestation period.
How will I know when it's safe?
The entity will either succeed or move on to another target, usually within the 72-hour window. If you can avoid displacement for that long, you should be safe.
Should be?
Nothing about this phenomenon is guaranteed, but it's your best chance.
Okay, I'll consider relocating. Thank you for the warning.
Hello, Marcus. I've had a cancellation and can fit you in tomorrow at 3 p.m. instead of Thursday. Would that work better for you?
Dr. Santos, I really need to see you sooner if possible. My situation has gotten much worse since we last talked. I'm experiencing what might be hallucinations while awake now, and there's physical evidence in my room that I can't explain.
I understand your concern. Unfortunately, tomorrow at 3 p.m. is the earliest I can accommodate you. If you're experiencing acute symptoms, I'd recommend visiting the emergency room. They can provide immediate psychiatric evaluation.
I don't think the ER will understand what I'm dealing with. This isn't a typical psychiatric emergency. It's more complicated than that.
Marcus, any sudden onset of hallucinations should be taken seriously. There could be underlying medical causes that need immediate attention. Sleep deprivation alone can cause severe perceptual disturbances.
I'll try to wait until tomorrow, but honestly, I'm not sure I have that much time. People online are telling me this situation escalates rapidly.
I wouldn't put too much stock in online medical advice. Internet forums often amplify anxiety rather than provide helpful information. Try to limit your research and focus on basic sleep hygiene until we meet.
I'll try, but I'm really scared, Dr. Santos. This feels bigger than just sleep problems.
I understand. We'll discuss everything thoroughly tomorrow. In the meantime, consider asking a friend to stay with you tonight.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Marcus, where are you? I came back to the room and found more scratch marks. These are fresh. Like they weren't here when I left for class this morning.
Oh God, Devin. I'm in the library. I've been here since this morning because I was too scared to go back. Are you sure those marks are new?
Completely sure. I take photos of our room every day now because of the weird stuff happening. These marks definitely appeared today. And Marcus, there's something else. The room smells like mold now. That same musty smell you keep talking about from your dreams.
You need to get out of there right now. Don't stay in that room. The people on the forum warned me about the entity marking territory.
I'm grabbing some clothes and leaving. But Marcus, this is really happening, isn't it? This isn't just nightmares anymore.
I don't think it ever was just nightmares. I think something is really trying to get to me, and now it's affecting you too.
Where should I go?
Somewhere public and crowded. The forum people said entities avoid busy areas. Maybe the student center, or the main dining hall.
Okay, I'll head there now. What about you? Are you safe at the library?
I think so. There are lots of people here and the building has metal framework. I'm going to try to stay here as long as possible.
This is insane, but I believe you now. Whatever this thing is, it's real.
Marcus, I hope you don't mind me reaching out privately. I've been following your case closely and have some specific questions. I'm building a comprehensive regional manifestation database. Your Shrek entity is particularly unusual, and I'd like to document it thoroughly.
Of course. Anything that might help. What do you need to know?
Can you describe the entity's physical appearance in detail? Specifically, any deviations from the original character design?
It's definitely recognizable as Shrek, but everything is wrong. The green skin has a sickly, yellowish tint. The eyes are bloodshot and much larger than they should be. The teeth are yellow and jagged, more like fangs, and it's taller than the movie version. Maybe 8 feet.
Does it ever speak or make sounds?
It makes this horrible growling sound, and sometimes it whispers my name in Shrek's voice, but the voice is distorted. like it's coming through water. It's absolutely terrifying.
How does it interact with the environment?
In the dreams, it leaves those claw marks on walls, but it also seems to affect the lighting. Fluorescent lights flicker and dim when it gets close, and the air gets colder.
This is incredibly valuable data. One final question. Have you noticed any patterns in its hunting behavior? Does it follow specific routes or have preferred ambush locations?
It always appears at the end of long corridors, like it's waiting for me to walk into its line of sight, and once it spots me, it never loses track. No matter how many turns I take or doors I go through, it always knows exactly where I am.
Perfect. Thank you for being so thorough. This information will be incredibly useful for my research. I'll add your case to the database immediately.
Will this help other people who might experience similar manifestations?
Oh yes. Your case is particularly special. The level of detail and consistency is remarkable. I have a feeling your entity manifestation will be very significant for our understanding of the phenomenon.
I'm glad something good can come from this nightmare, though honestly, I just want it to stop.
Don't worry, Marcus. Everything will become clear very soon. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Hey Marcus, you missed your shift yesterday and today. Manager is starting to ask questions. You've always been reliable, so I'm covering for you. But I need to know what's going on.
Jake, I'm so sorry. I'm dealing with some serious personal issues right now. I know that's not an excuse, but I can't really explain.
Dude, are you okay? You look terrible every time I see you on campus. Like you haven't slept in weeks.
That's actually pretty accurate. I'm having severe nightmares that are affecting my ability to function. I'm seeing a doctor about it tomorrow.
That sounds rough, man. Do you need someone to cover your shifts for the rest of the week? I can talk to Rodriguez about temporarily redistributing the schedule.
That would be amazing. I really don't know when I'll be able to work normally again. This whole situation is spiraling out of control.
Take care of yourself first. The job will be here when you're ready to come back. But seriously, if you need anything, just ask.
Thank you, Jake. I really appreciate you covering for me. Hopefully this will all be resolved soon.
Why aren't you answering my calls, Marcus?
Sorry, Mom. We'll call you as soon as possible. My mom has been calling nonstop, but I don't know how to explain what's happening without sounding insane.
Just tell her you've been sick with the flu or something.
I hate lying to her, but you're right. The truth would just make her panic.
Your mom sounds exactly like mine when I don't call for a few days. But given everything that's happening, maybe family support isn't a bad idea.
Actually, you should keep your family out of this. According to the forum research, entities can sometimes target family members, especially if they become aware of the manifestation situation.
Tyler, stop. Marcus, I've been researching your symptoms from a medical perspective. Everything you're experiencing can be explained by severe sleep deprivation. Look at this list of symptoms: visual and auditory hallucinations, paranoid thoughts, difficulty distinguishing reality from dreams. This is exactly what you're going through.
But what about the physical evidence? The scratch marks in my room?
Sleep deprivation can also cause sleepwalking and unconscious self-harm behaviors. You could be creating those marks yourself during sleep episodes.
Or the entity is manifesting physically, like the forum predicted. Physical alterations to living spaces is literally the first sign.
Tyler, you're not helping him get better. You're feeding his delusions and making everything worse.
What if I'm not feeding delusions? What if I'm helping him survive something real and dangerous?
I appreciate both perspectives, but I have to follow the leads that feel most accurate to my experience. And right now, that's the forum research.
Marcus, please read the medical articles. At least consider the possibility that this has a rational explanation.
I will, Aisha, but I'm also going to continue taking protective measures, just in case.
Marcus, I need to teach you about reality thin spots. These are locations where the barrier between dimensions is weakest. Your entity will try to corner you in one of these places.
How do I recognize them?
Abandoned buildings are the most dangerous, especially ones with structural inconsistencies or renovation work. The dimensional fabric becomes unstable around architectural changes. Also, basements, parking garages, empty stairwells, anywhere that feels liminal or transitional.
There's an old administrative building on campus that's been closed for renovations. I've been having weird feelings about it lately. Like I'm drawn to go there but terrified at the same time.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The entity is trying to lure you to a thin spot. Under no circumstances should you enter that building, or any building that gives you those conflicted feelings.
What if I accidentally end up near one?
If you feel that strange pulling sensation, immediately go to the most crowded public space you can find. Call someone and stay on the phone. Keep moving and don't let yourself zone out or daydream. The entity exploits moments of mental vulnerability.
This is terrifying but helpful. I'm starting to recognize some of the warning signs you're describing.
Good. That means you're learning to protect yourself. Remember, you only have to survive about 36 more hours. Then either the manifestation will fail or succeed.
And if it succeeds?
Then we'll lose you to the Backrooms, like we lost the others. Don't let that happen, Marcus.
Marcus, I need some additional data points for your case file, specifically information about your daily movement patterns. This helps us predict when manifestation windows are most likely to occur.
What kind of information do you need?
Your typical daily schedule and locations, where you eat, study, sleep, attend classes. The manifestation tends to follow routine patterns.
I'm currently staying in the main library during the day. It feels safer there with lots of people around. For classes, I have biology at 10 a.m. in Henderson Hall, literature at 2 p.m. in the arts building. I've been avoiding my dorm room since the scratch marks appeared.
Smart precaution about the dorm. What about meals and evening activities?
I've been eating in the main dining hall. Lots of crowds and metal framework in that building. Evenings, I try to stay in public spaces until they close. Then, I usually end up in the 24-hour study lounge in the student center.
Perfect. This gives me a comprehensive picture. Have you noticed any patterns in when the manifestation feelings are strongest?
Usually late at night, around 2 or 3 a.m., and sometimes during the transition periods between classes, like when I'm walking alone across campus.
That matches the data from similar cases. The entity seems to prefer liminal times and transitional spaces. One more question. Have you felt drawn to any specific locations recently? Places that seem both appealing and frightening?
Actually, yes. There's this old administrative building near the quad. I keep having this weird compulsion to go there, but I'm also terrified of it.
Excellent data point. That building is likely a convergence point for your manifestation. Your entity is probably strongest in that location.
Should I avoid it completely?
For now, yes, but I may need you to investigate it eventually, for research purposes.
Investigate it? That sounds extremely dangerous.
Only if necessary for your case resolution. Sometimes direct confrontation is the only way to break the manifestation cycle, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Don't worry, Marcus. I'll guide you through every step of the process. Your manifestation case is very important to our research.
Hi, Mom. Sorry I haven't been answering. I've been dealing with some health issues and haven't felt like talking. Just stress and sleep problems from midterms. I'm seeing a doctor about it tomorrow.
Marcus, thank goodness you're okay. I was about to drive down there to check on you myself. What kind of health issues? Are you eating properly? Getting enough sleep?
Just anxiety and insomnia, Mom. Nothing serious, but it's been affecting my ability to focus. The doctor should be able to help me get back on track.
You sound tired even in your texts. Maybe you should come home for the weekend. I could make your favorite meals, and you could catch up on sleep.
That's really sweet, but I need to stay here. I have important appointments and can't miss any more classes. I promise I'll call you after I see the doctor tomorrow.
All right, but I want a full report. And Marcus, if things get worse, don't try to handle everything alone. Your father and I are here for you, no matter what.
I know, Mom. I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Guys, this is not normal. I left for 3 hours. 3 hours! And came back to find our room like this. The smell is so strong I can barely breathe. It's like standing in a swamp.
Oh my God, Devin. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. This is all my fault.
Marcus, this thing isn't just in your dreams anymore.
Devin, get out of there! Go to the resident advisor immediately. This is a housing emergency.
No, don't involve campus authorities. They won't understand what's happening, and it might make the entity more aggressive.
I'm coming to get you, Devin. We'll figure out somewhere safe to stay together.
Actually, I'm already in the lobby. I couldn't stay in that room another minute. But Marcus, I think it followed me. The scratching sounds are coming from the walls down here too.
Stay around other people. Don't go anywhere alone. I'm leaving the library now.
Can anyone see this message? I've been trying to post for months, but the connection keeps cutting out.
Jack, we thought we'd lost you completely. Where have you been?
Trapped in the yellow place. The walls never end here, but that's not why I'm messaging. Are you posting from inside the backrooms? That should be impossible given the dimensional barriers. Found a thin spot near level 2. Signal bleeding through somehow. But listen carefully. The entities aren't what we thought they were.
What do you mean?
They're not trying to drag people into the backrooms. They're trying to escape from the backrooms, and they use people as anchors to cross over.
That contradicts everything we know about manifestation theory.
Your manifestation theory is wrong. The entities follow you home because they want to replace you, take over your life in the normal world. The backrooms displacement is just a side effect.
Jack, This is Marcus. I'm currently experiencing a Shrek manifestation. Are you saying it wants to take over my identity?
Marcus, run. Run right now. Signal getting weak. Don't trust the forum members.
Poor Jack has finally succumbed to dimensional madness. Marcus, this is exactly why we need to resolve your case quickly, before you end up like him.
It was outside. This is happening right now.
Call police right now. This is an emergency situation.
How do I explain this to police? They'll think I'm having a psychotic break. Maybe I can report it as a suspicious person. I need to report a suspicious person.
What's their description? Are they wearing anything that identifies them as a student?
Tall person, maybe 8 feet, green clothing or possibly green skin, standing completely motionless in an unnatural way.
Green skin? Marcus, are you feeling all right?
I know how this sounds, but there's definitely someone out there who doesn't look normal.
I'll send an officer to check the courtyard. But Marcus, if this is a prank call, there will be consequences.
It's not a prank. Please hurry. I'm running across the main quad. It is probably following me.
Where are you heading? I can meet you somewhere.
Student center.
This is incredible. We're witnessing actual dimensional manifestation.
Tyler, this is not the time. Marcus is in real danger.
I can feel it behind me, even though I'm not looking back.
Marcus, get indoors immediately. Find the most crowded area possible.
Reaching the student center entrance. I think I'm safe for now.
Stay there, Marcus. I'm coming to find you. Don't go anywhere alone.
Marcus, I checked the entire courtyard area. There's no one matching your description here. Are you sure you saw someone?
They must have left when they saw you coming. But there's something else I need to tell you. Has anyone reported strange incidents around the old administrative building?
What kind of strange incidents?
People feeling drawn to it. Or seeing things that shouldn't be there? I'm working on a photography project about liminal spaces, and that building keeps coming up in my research.
That building has been condemned for 6 months. Major structural damage from the foundation work, multiple safety violations, and unstable flooring. No one should be going anywhere near that place.
What kind of structural damage?
Foundation shifts created gaps in the walls. Some rooms have floors that don't connect properly. The whole building is basically a maze of disconnected spaces now. Why are you asking about it?
Just curious for my project. I'll stay away from it.
Good. And Marcus, if you see any more suspicious people, call me immediately, but try to get a clearer description next time.
I need to share some critical research with everyone, particularly regarding Marcus's current situation. According to interdimensional overlap theory, he's likely entered what we call a pocket dimension. The backrooms exist as a parallel space that occasionally intersects with our reality. Certain architectural structures can serve as gateway points between dimensions.
Moxley is correct about the dimensional theory, but there's something else I need to tell everyone. Something I should have revealed much earlier.
What are you talking about, Voidwalker?
I'm not actually a survivor. I'm what you might call a shepherd. My job is to guide manifestation experiencers toward dimensional entry points. I work for the entities that collect people for research purposes.
That's impossible. You've been helping people avoid manifestations for years.
No, I've been herding them toward inevitable displacement. The advice about safe zones and protection methods is designed to increase paranoia. Paranoid people make better dimensional anchors. Because Marcus's case is complete, he successfully crossed over and the research phase can begin.
This is disturbing information. The collectors use familiar characters to lower psychological defenses. People are more likely to follow Shrek than a traditional monster. It feels absurd instead of immediately threatening. By the time you realize the danger, it's too late.
Jack, you're clearly suffering from dimensional madness. These paranoid theories are exactly what happens when people spend too long in the backrooms.
Not paranoid if it's true. Entity Hunter has been feeding Marcus information to manipulate his movements, guided him straight to the perfect entry point.
This conversation has gone on long enough. Marcus is where he needs to be. The research will proceed as planned.
I've been trying to contact campus authorities for an hour. Every number I call goes to automated systems, and they keep telling me to file reports online.
I've been researching Backrooms escape methods. Some people report finding exit doors after wandering for days, but the success rate is extremely low.
I tried calling Dr. Santos to ask about Marcus's appointment. Someone has been intercepting communications.
What do you mean intercepting?
The forum people, they've been manipulating him from the beginning.
I'm standing outside the administrative building right now. It looks completely normal. There's no way it contains the spaces Marcus is describing.
Then where is he really?
I don't know.
Marcus, can you see this message?
Yes, where am I?
The other forum members have been lying about the nature of the backrooms. It's where the entities live.
What do you mean?
The yellow hallways are a hunting ground. The entities lure people there because it's easier to corner them. No escape routes, no other people, infinite maze structure.
How do I get out?
I don't know yet. Keep moving, and don't let the entity corner you.
They've been helping me.
They've been hurting you. The whole forum is a trap designed to isolate people and guide them into the back rooms. I'm going to try to find you in here.
Please hurry. I can hear it getting closer.
Stay strong, Marcus. I won't abandon you like the others did.
We need to organize our research efforts. Tyler, focus on legitimate escape methods from academic sources. Aisha, research dimensional physics and space-time communication. I'll coordinate with campus security and local police.
I found some promising leads in quantum physics journals. Researchers at MIT have theories about pocket dimension exits, but it requires specific electromagnetic frequencies to create portal instability.
I'm reading about temporal flux states. Apparently, digital signals can transcend normal space-time in certain conditions. That's how Marcus is still able to text us from wherever he is.
The building still looks completely normal from outside, but I'm starting to see people gathering around it. Some of them are holding phones and crying.
Who are these people?
I think they might be families of other missing people.
This is bigger than just Marcus. The forum has been doing this to multiple people.
I found other entities here.
It is possible.
They're all wrong though, like someone took familiar characters and broke them.
They have been processed.
Marcus, you missed dinner. I've been calling for 3 hours. This isn't like you at all. Please call me back immediately. Your father is starting to worry too. Marcus, answer your phone.
Mom, I'm in trouble. I can't explain where I am, but I'm not safe. Please don't believe any messages you get saying I left school voluntarily. I would never leave without telling you. If someone contacts you pretending to be me, it's not me. I love you and Dad. I'm trying to find a way home. I'm here. I'm actually in the back rooms. The smell is exactly like my dreams, but 1,000 times worse. I can't find any exit doors or windows.
Marcus, where exactly are you? What building did you enter?
The administrative building. I ran inside to escape the entity, but the moment I stepped through the doorway, everything changed. This space is way bigger than the building should be.
The forum people must have opened a portal somehow. They guided you to the exact right location at the exact right time.
Everything here feels abandoned but recent, like people just vanished in the middle of working.
Marcus, try to find any kind of landmark or identifying features. Something that might help us locate your actual position.
I've been walking for what feels like hours. Every hallway looks identical. Yellow walls, fluorescent lights, wet carpet. But I keep finding rooms with personal belongings.
What kind of personal belongings?
Scattered phones, wallets, and ID cards on the floor. Notebooks with handwritten messages. These are from other people who ended up here. Some of the dates go back months or even years.
This proves the forum has been doing this for a long time, systematically luring people into this place.
All these people's families are still trying to contact them. They have no idea what happened.
We need to document everything you're finding. This could be evidence of mass disappearances.
I can hear the Shrek entity moving through the walls. It's making scratching sounds and getting closer. I need to keep moving. You did this on purpose. All of you! You deliberately guided me here. The safe zones were lies. The protection methods were lies. You knew exactly where this would lead.
Marcus, please remain calm. You're experiencing dimensional displacement anxiety. It's normal to feel angry during the transition process.
Transition process? You trapped me in here. I found rooms full of belongings from other people. How many people have you done this to?
Marcus, you need to understand that your displacement was necessary. The research we're conducting could save countless lives. Your sacrifice contributes to a greater understanding of dimensional phenomena.
Sacrifice? You think my life is just a sacrifice for your research? I have a family, friends, people who care about me.
From an academic perspective, your case provides invaluable data. The entity manifestation process rarely proceeds so cleanly. Most subjects resist the guidance protocols.
Guidance protocols? That's what you call lying to desperate people? Making them think you're helping when you're actually hunting them?
We prefer the term dimensional shepherding. The subjects enter the research environment voluntarily, following the guidance we provide based on their own choices.
I followed your advice because I trusted you. I thought you were helping me survive. Instead, you were hurting me like livestock.
Your emotional response is understandable but misguided. The Backrooms environment provides unique research opportunities. Isolated subjects allow for controlled observation of entity interactions.
These are real people with real lives, not research subjects. Their families are still waiting for them to come home.
Emotional attachment to the subjects compromises research objectivity. The data collection requirements necessitate extended isolation periods.
How many people have you trapped in here? How many families are wondering where their loved ones went?
Too many to count, Marcus. I've been trying to warn people, but they keep deleting my posts. The forum moderators are part of the research team.
Jack has developed severe paranoid delusions from prolonged Backrooms exposure. His testimony should be considered unreliable.
He's the only one who's been telling the truth, while you were all lying to manipulate me.
Marcus, I'm trying to expose their operation from the outside. I've found evidence of at least 47 people who disappeared after forum contact, all reported as voluntary disappearances with fake goodbye messages.
47 people? You've destroyed 47 families?
The research requires adequate sample sizes. Individual cases provide insufficient data for meaningful conclusions.
You're monsters, all of you, using people's desperation and fear to feed your sick experiments.
Your moral judgments are irrelevant. The research continues regardless of subject cooperation. You can either participate willingly or be observed regardless.
I'm going to find a way out of here, and when I do, I'm going to expose everything you've done. The families of your victims deserve to know the truth.
Exit probability calculations suggest a 0.3% success rate, based on previous subject attempts over a 6-year period. Your determination is admirable, but statistically irrelevant.
Watch me prove your statistics wrong. Jack, are you still trying to find me?
Yes, Marcus. I think I'm getting closer to your section. Keep moving and stay away from the entities. We're going to get out of here together. Security Team Alpha, prepare for immediate collection protocol. Subject Marcus has reached Stage 4 displacement. Personal belongings retrieval should commence within the next 6 hours.
Understood. Initiating preparation sequence. Standard personal effects collection or full room clearing.
Full clearing protocol. Family will receive fabricated departure narrative as usual. Also be advised, we have a mule in the system. Jack is attempting to guide subject Marcus toward potential exit points.
How should we handle the mule situation?
Jack has been contained in Sector 7 for 18 months. His mobility should be limited, but monitor his communications carefully. Subject Marcus believes Jack can help him escape. This provides excellent observational data about hope manipulation in isolation scenarios.
Are we maintaining the illusion that escape is possible?
Affirmative. False hope increases subject cooperation and reduces violent resistance. Jack serves as an unwitting research assistant in this capacity.
Deployment team is ready for entry. Should we seal the entry point after belongings collection?
Negative. Leave entry point accessible for potential additional subjects. The forum operation has identified 3 more candidates this week. Efficiency requires maintaining multiple active entry points.
Understood. What about the subject's friend group? They're conducting organized research efforts.
Monitor, but do not intervene unless they discover operational details. Their grief and confusion will reinforce the voluntary departure narrative. Desperate family members make excellent future research candidates.
Copy that. Initiating belongings collection in 30 minutes.
Excellent. Ensure no external witnesses during the collection process. And remember, once you enter the back rooms for collection, maintain radio silence. No communications that could be intercepted by subjects.
What about emergency extraction? If we encounter hostile entities?
There will be no emergency extraction. You knew the risks when you accepted this assignment. Complete the collection mission and return through designated exit points only. Any deviation compromises the entire research operation.
Understood, sir. Beginning final equipment check now.
Good. And remember, Subject Marcus must not learn about the collection process. His belief in potential rescue is crucial for ongoing behavioral observations. Marcus, can you hear sounds coming from the walls?
Yes! It's coming from the wall to my left. Please hurry. I can hear the entity getting closer. And there are scratching sounds coming from multiple directions now.
Almost through.
Something is behind me. I can feel it breathing. The scratching is getting louder.
Don't turn around. Focus on the wall where the sound is coming from.
Moxley, mission accomplished. Subject belongings retrieved and secured. Personal data extraction complete.
Excellent work. Was there any resistance from dormitory security?
Negative. Clean extraction. Planted the standard departure note and removed all personal items. Family will receive fabricated goodbye message within 12 hours.
Perfect. What about digital data recovery?
Full phone data retrieved.
Outstanding. That should cover operational expenses for the next 3 months. What's the status on Jack containment?
That's the problem, sir. He was nowhere to be found in Sector 7.
How could he possibly breach containment?
Unknown, sir. The wall shows damage consistent with prolonged manual excavation. He must have been working on it for months.
This is a catastrophic security failure.
Should we deploy emergency containment protocols?
Negative. Emergency protocols would alert other subjects to our presence. Monitor the situation and report any changes immediately. Team update. Subject Marcus has been terminated. Jack is missing from containment. Security team has retrieved Marcus's phone and personal data. Final video recordings and message logs ready for deep web distribution.
Terminated? That wasn't part of the 90-day observation protocol. What happened to the behavioral study timeline?
Jack's escape attempt compromised the controlled environment. Emergency termination was necessary to prevent data contamination. The final recordings should still provide valuable research material.
Did security confirm the portal entry point was secured after extraction? We can't risk actual escapes during collection operations.
Portal security protocols were followed according to standard procedure. Entry points should be sealed and monitored, though Jack's disappearance suggests possible breach points we haven't identified.
How much data did we recover from Marcus's device? The panic videos from inside the Backrooms could be extremely valuable.
Complete message history, photo documentation, and several hours of video footage. Quality is excellent. Shows clear entity manifestations and subject deterioration. Should fetch premium pricing in the specialized markets.
What about his friend group communications? Their panic responses and research attempts could be sellable as supplementary content.
Full group chat logs recovered. Their desperate attempts to contact authorities and find escape methods creates compelling narrative arc for collectors interested in multiple perspectives.
The girlfriend's messages are particularly emotional, pure desperation and denial. That's premium content for certain buyers.
Agreed. The psychological documentation of loved ones discovering the subject's disappearance provides valuable insights into grief manipulation techniques.
Are we proceeding with candidates 48, 49, and 50? Or should we pause operations until Jack is contained?
Operations continue as scheduled. Jack is contained within the backroom system regardless of his location. He cannot escape to the outside world without portal access. And even if he did, who would believe his testimony?
The beauty of the system is its built-in discredibility. Anyone who escapes sounds completely insane when describing their experience. Perfect psychological cover for our operations?
Exactly. Prepare the next batch of manifestation protocols. The Marcus case has provided excellent template modifications. We can refine the process further with each new subject.
Moxley, uploading Marcus data package now. Video quality is exceptional. Shows clear entity stalking and subject panic. Message logs include complete family communications and friend group desperation. Should generate significant revenue stream.
Outstanding work. How did the family deception protocol proceed?
Departure note placed successfully. Automated goodbye message. Sent to family claiming voluntary departure for mental health treatment. Social media accounts updated with generic need space posts.
Perfect. The family will spend months believing he chose to disappear. By the time they suspect foul play, the trail will be completely cold.
One concern: the friend group is still actively investigating. They may not accept the voluntary departure narrative.
Monitor them carefully. If they get too close to operational details, they become candidates themselves. Desperate people make excellent subjects.
Understood. The girlfriend in particular seems determined to find answers. Her psychological profile suggests high manifestation susceptibility.
Note her for future consideration. Grief-driven subjects often produce the most compelling documentation. Their hope and desperation create premium content for our buyers.
We'll continue surveillance and report any developments. Portal containment verified. No unauthorized exits detected.
Excellent. Begin preparation for the next harvesting cycle. The Marcus case has exceeded profit projections significantly. Team, I need you to review this audio file from Marcus's final recordings. Does anyone else notice something unusual about the voice pattern?
That sounds like someone we know.
Wait, I recognize that voice. Isn't that one of the security team Alpha members?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
How would security team audio end up on Marcus's phone? The extraction was supposed to be clean and separate.
Unless someone on the security team got displaced during the collection process, and their communications somehow mixed with Marcus's device data.
This is a serious operational breach. I'm contacting security team Alpha immediately for clarification. Security Team Alpha, urgent communication required. The audio recovered from Marcus's device contains voices that don't match the subject. Explain how Security Team communications ended up on subject recording equipment.
I don't understand what you're referring to, sir. All team members returned safely from the collection mission. Standard equipment check showed no missing personnel or communication devices.
Play back your mission recordings from the collection operation. Compare voice patterns.
Oh, what, boss?
Are you okay? Why are you texting like that?
Moxley, knock knock.
I'm out. I'm in the real world. We escaped.
Marcus, is this really you? Where have you been? It's been 3 days.
It felt like weeks in there, but yes, it's really me. I'm with someone who helped me escape. His name is David. He's been trapped there for 18 months.
How did you get out? Everyone said it was impossible.
The forum people were lying about everything. There are exits, but they don't want people to find them. David found a weak spot in the dimensional barrier, but we had to take down one of the security guys first.
Security guys? What security guys?
The people running the whole operation. They come into the backrooms to collect belongings and data from trapped people. We ambushed one during a collection run, got his keycard and identification.
Marcus, this sounds incredible, but how do we know this is really you?
Ask me something only I would know.
What did I say to you the night before you disappeared?
You said you were worried about me believing internet strangers, and that you loved me no matter what was happening. You also said Tyler was being irresponsible by encouraging my research.
Oh my god, it's really you. Where are you right now?
Outside the campus administrative building. The same building I entered 3 days ago, but David and I came out through a maintenance entrance. We have evidence of everything they've been doing.
What kind of evidence?
This whole operation is massive. They've been trapping people for years.
Is the Shrek thing still after you?
No, we managed to trap it inside when we escaped. David knew how to manipulate the portal mechanics. The entity can't follow us as long as the dimensional barrier stays closed.
We need to call the police immediately. This is evidence of mass kidnapping and murder.
We're going to. But first, David wants to contact the families of other victims. Some of these people have been missing for months. Their families deserve to know what happened.
Marcus, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. All the medical explanations I suggested. I should have taken your experiences more seriously.
It's okay, Aisha. It sounds insane even to me now, but we have proof, and we're going to make sure this never happens to anyone else.
This is incredible. You actually survived an interdimensional horror situation and escaped with evidence.
David saved my life. He's been studying the backroom structure for over a year, learning the patrol patterns of the security teams, planning his escape.
When can we see you? I need to hug you and make sure you're really okay.
We're going to the police station first. Then, David needs medical attention. 18 months in that place really affected his health. But after that, I want to see all of you. I missed you so much.
Your mom has been calling me every hour. She's been absolutely frantic.
I'll call her as soon as we finish with the police. I can't wait to hear her voice again. I thought I'd never make it home. Mom, I'm okay. I'm coming home now.
Marcus, oh my god, where have you been? I've been calling the police every day. They said you left a note about needing mental health treatment, but that didn't sound like you at all.
Mom, that note was fake. I was trapped somewhere against my will. It's a long story, but I escaped with help from someone else. We're going to the police right now with evidence.
Trapped? Marcus, what happened to you? Are you hurt? Do you need medical attention?
I'm physically okay, exhausted and traumatized but not injured. The important thing is I'm safe now, and the people who did this are going to be stopped.
I'm driving to campus right now. Your father is coming with me. We'll be there in 3 hours.
I love you, Mom. I thought I might never see you again. There were moments when I lost hope completely.
Don't you ever scare us like that again. Whatever happened, we'll get through it together. Your room is ready, and I'll make all your favorite foods.
That sounds perfect. I just want to be home with family, away from all this nightmare.
We'll be there soon, sweetheart. Everything is going to be okay now.
David, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. You saved my life.
We saved each other, Marcus. I'd given up hope until I heard you fighting back. Your determination reminded me why I needed to escape.
What's going to happen to the remaining forum members? Moxley, Sarah, Trevor, they're still out there running their operation.
They won't be for long. I know who all of them are from my time trapped there. Their real names, addresses, everything. 18 months gave me plenty of time to gather information.
You're going after them? Is that safe?
They destroyed dozens of lives, Marcus. Trapped innocent people and sold their suffering for profit. Someone has to stop them, and the police won't understand the interdimensional aspects.
But what if they have more security teams? What if they try to trap you again?
I'm not the same person who got trapped 18 months ago. I learned things in there that they don't know. I learned how to manipulate the dimensional barriers, how to track their movements between worlds. They think I'm just another victim, but I'm not.
Just Be careful. You've been through enough already. Maybe we should work with authorities instead.
The authorities can handle the human crimes, but the interdimensional aspects require someone who understands both worlds. Don't worry about me, Marcus. Focus on healing and being with your family. I'll take care of making sure this never happens to anyone else.
Will I ever see you again? Or will you disappear back into that place?
When this is finished, I'll find you. We're bound together now by what we survived. Brothers who escaped hell together. That connection doesn't just disappear.
Thank you for everything, David. You're a hero.
No, Marcus. We're survivors, and now we're fighters. Time to make them pay for what they've done.